Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you the summary of the story We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together. It's a story of extreme courage and skill exhibited by Gordon Cook, his family and crewmen in a war with water and waves for survival. His family wanted to duplicate the round-the-world voyage made 200 years ago by Captain James Cook. In July 1976, the narrator, his wife Mary, son Jonathan, and daughter Suzanne set sail from Plymouth, England, to do the same. They took their voyage in their professionally built ship, the Wave Walker, accompanied by two experienced crewmen, Larry Vigil, an American, and Herb Sigler, a Swiss, to tackle one of the world's roughest seas, the Southern Indian Ocean. The first part of their journey, that is about 105,000 kilometers up to Cape Town, passed off very pleasantly. On the second day out of Cape Town, they began to encounter strong gales. Gales did not worry the narrator, but the size of the waves was alarming. It was as high as the main mast of the ship. On 25th December, the writer's ship was in the Southern Indian Ocean, many kilometers to the east of Cape Town. The family celebrated their new year on board the ship. At dawn on January 2nd, the waves were gigantic. Unfriendly weather and gigantic waves compelled the sailors to slay their speed, drop storm jib, and take other precautions. The danger was so obvious that the sailors completed life draft drill, attached lifelines, and life jackets. At about 6 p.m. that day, a tremendous explosion shook the Wave Walker, and the author was thrown overboard. The ship was about to capsize when another gigantic wave hit it, tossing it upright once again. The author was thrown back onto the deck, his head and ribs smashing and hitting against the walls. In spite of his injuries, the narrator took charge of the steering wheel. Larry and Herb started pumping out water like mad persons. The whole starboard side bulged inwards. The narrator somehow managed to cover canvas across the gaps to prevent water from entering the ship. Top of that, their hand pumps stopped working, and electric pumps short-circuited. So you can just imagine the situation. Fortunately, the narrator found a spare electric pump under the chart room that fortunately worked. That entire night was spent in pumping, steering, repairing, and sending radio signals. It was an ordeal for all of them. The narrator was busy checking charts and calculating that he should find Amsterdam, Isle Amsterdam, a French scientific base, was their only hope for survival. On the other hand, Sue, and John were injured, but they said that they were not afraid to die if they could all be together. Sue's head was swollen and she had a deep injury. The narrator was determined, encouraged, seeing his children's courage. And finally, they reached Isle Amsterdam, a volcanic island, where they were welcomed by 28 inhabitants. That is, they survived. Thus, we can see that through this chapter, we get the lesson that the collective strength and the never failing optimism of the sailors made it possible for them to come out of the jaws of death. Though Jonathan and Suzanne did not do anything to save the wave walker, but their courage, forbearance, faith, and optimism gave extra strength and persistence to the narrator and his team. The bravery of those strong-willed children is noteworthy in the story. Thank you. Please read the text for detailed understanding of the facts of this chapter. Thank you.